I'm sure you've heard about Super Mario, one of the most popular video games in the world, also one of the oldest. It's been around since 1985. And now it's on track to becoming one of the most popular films too. Super Mario was released earlier this month. It has shattered box office records and beaten all expectations. And this is spectacular because the last film with the same name was a big flop, a colossal disaster, both in terms of reviews and revenue. This was about 3 decades ago. The film did so badly that for 30 years, nobody dared to make a Super Mario film. But now they have, and the iconic plumber is back with a bang. Our next report tells you why this may have worked.
Super Mario's Mushroom Kingdom has fascinated people for the past 3 decades. Mario is the main character. In the world of games, he's called the play character. He's joined by his brother Luigi to save Princess Peach, who keeps getting kidnapped by the antagonist called Bowser. Over the long Easter weekend, here's how much the film made at the box office. $204.6 million in the US and $337 million worldwide. So, Super Mario Bros. Clocked a thunderous $541 million debut in just 3 days. The year is 1993. Hollywood makes its first big-budget video game adaptation film. Guess what the movie was called? Super Mario Bros. But the film tanked. It earned just about $21 million, almost half of what it took to make the movie. There are several reasons why that film didn't work, but the one that released last week made history. For starters, a man called Shigeru Miyamoto was involved in the production of the latest Super Mario film. He's the man who created the Super Mario game universe. The creators of the first Super Mario film got too experimental. They largely shot the film in an abandoned cement factory. The 1993 film was set in a dystopian alternative, one which had no resemblance to the colorful Mushroom Kingdom people had gotten so used to. The film looked nothing like the game. Perhaps that was the idea. The film's tagline was this ain't no game. An ill-thought slogan which cost the filmmakers a lot. After all, audiences wanted the film to be just like the game back then too. And the reason why this year's film has beaten records is because it retains its game-esque features. The previous film's script had problems too. It wasn't powerful and convincing enough, and there were problems with production as well. So while the 30-year-old film had obvious problems in its marketing campaign, the makers of the latest Super Mario Bros. Got Universal Pictures as their distributor. And Universal Pictures is a behemoth. A behemoth that left no stone unturned to market the film. Partnerships with restaurant chains like McDonald's, sports championships, popular talk shows, you name it. The most significant achievement of the film is this. It has shattered the belief that video game adaptations don't work, especially adaptations of the Super Mario universe.